Hello, we are going to go now to one of the final dungeon things in A Realm Reborn before the patch content, but still, this one is called Castrum Meridianum. Meridium. One of those. We'll be infiltrating a whole thing. Okay, so I got the danger dream, so you know where to follow me. And I'm also going to change this, I forgot to. But in this menu, the party list, you can change people's names to be full names or first name, last initial, or first initial, last name. You can watch the different ones. So, you know, if you're interested in doing that. Cool. That's where it is. This is a macro I made, but it's in the... Go back. I made a macro to pull it up for me. It's in the character configuration. If you go to main menu, then character configuration, you can find it there. Anyway, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna pull the first pack and then bring it to the second one, and then we'll hit this wall so we can't go anymore. So just take care of that. Bring it to the red wall over here. Take care of all of that. Nothing too special here, just keep them all together. Use your mitigation, healers heal. Yeah. I don't know what to say, there's not much going on. I'm just spamming my AoE attacks. This is a new version of this dungeon. There used to be a lot of older versions. I think I've mentioned it a few times. Oh, you gotta get all those AoEs. People used to farm this dungeon and the next one and the next one. And Arum Vale, my last video, during the Moogle event I've mentioned before. And it was really chaotic. It was a whole thing. Alright, so we moved to the next pack and pulled them to the next one too. Over to the red wall. But yeah, so people would farm these things to get like tombstones of poetics, and also to get these Moogle currency things for this special event. Okay, in this pack, you need to dodge the AoEs. They've got some AoE stuff to handle. Yeah, see, look at it. Yeah. So I keep them all together, so it's a little bit easier to manage seeing where the AoEs are. If I started running around, kiting everything, then the AoEs could hit all over the place and it'd be more of a mess. So I try to use minimal movement so that they all stay together. But yeah, anyway, so that event meant that a lot of people were running this a lot, and also if people need poetics, they would run the main story duty roulette. And so a lot of veteran players are very familiar with these dungeons, but the older versions. And so if you happen to run this with random people and they start talking about, wow, back in the day, brr brr, that's probably because of that. A lot of people ran the old versions. There's a lot of memes about it. Okay, so now that we've handled all the ads in the first area, we get access to this first little boss, the Black F. So with this one, we're gonna get a lot of ads popping up. Okay, and now look at this. This beam is gonna shoot this way. So you can consider this a line AoE, even though it doesn't show it. It will be a line AoE. You see a beam coming out, you gotta watch out. At some point, reinforcements will come out on the sides here. There we go. So you gotta go pick them up. Bring them back over here. Take care of that. These blue explosions, you can't really do much about that. Okay, and this AoE, just get out of that. At some point, we're gonna get these two big robots to the sides. Okay, request assistance. Yeah, so we're gonna get one here and one over here. So you need to go pick those up too and bring them to the middle. There we go. These big guys. It looks like they're fighting each other. Okay, now I see the beam and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get out of the way. So I get out of the way so I don't get hit with that. Request assistance. Okay, so there's gonna be more stuff coming out. Alright, more stuff on this side and also back there. Let's go pick them up. Okay, another beam. Watch out for that. I wonder if people are gonna like watch this video and to like watch at the same time they're running the dungeon. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, so nice. Good job, you guys. Yeah, we're getting it. Okay, yeah, those explosions, heal through that. Dodge this AoE. Oops. Alright, while we're taking care of this, I'm gonna see... Okay, dodge this line AoE thingy. Okay. Incendiary support, yeah, you can't really do much. It just does raid-wide damage, so that's just something the healer needs to handle. Watch out, you guys! Okay, more raid-wide damage. Okay, get out of that. Oh, okay, we're done. So when that's finished, so we came from like over there, and then we dealt with all the stuff over here, and then we're gonna go over here to the trash chute and go into the trash. That's how we're handling it. Yeah, over there. See that? I showed it briefly. Yeah, here. We went up here. We dealt with a bunch of ads and stuff. We went down here, fought this little boss with the big friends, and then we're gonna go to the trash. Okay, and now with this, we go up the stairs and then we go out there like that. I'm gonna make a right turn, grab all the ads up against the wall, or you can take it slowly and you can take one pack at a time. But at this point, you know, they're aware that we're here, so they're gonna start dropping AoEs around. So I just bring everything to the second pack so we can get out of here faster. But again, yeah, take your time, do what's comfortable. They hit kind of hard. There's a lot of stuff to dodge here, so careful with that stuff. These random circles, you can't really do anything about but dodge them. They are just random. And yeah, watch out for the AoEs coming from the enemies. thing really likes to rain bullets. That's what that one AoE move was. Alright, now we go through the door. Well, once we take care of this guy, then we go through this door. Yeah, now all these hands get at us. We bring them to the next room. Back in the day, the old version, we had to do this whole thing and go over there, and there was like a bunch of stuff to interact with and deal with, but now it's pretty streamlined. We just take care of this and then we'll go into the boss room. The old version, when you would attack these mobs, they would drop these like things, incendiary thingies, which is basically bombs. And then you would go to their tanks or whatever, cerulean tanks over there, and then you destroy them, and it would cause a whole thing to happen, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and then you would continue on. It got chaotic because the people would pull this entire room, this entire area, which ended up being maybe like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 mobs maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. There's a lot. There's a high chance of dying if people didn't know what they were doing. It wasn't a very good experience for Sprouts, to be honest, because Sprouts would go in for the first time and then all this chaos would happen, and it was just like, okay, and then like they die and they feel bad and stuff. And so for many years people were asking for changes, and so that's why this dungeon's a lot more streamlined. Okay, now we get to this boss. Look at this drill hands. Did you think I went to middle school being like, I want drill hands when I grow up? Okay. This is these lines that are kind of going like this, that's a proximity marker. So the closer you are to where that starts, the more damage you'll get. So that's why we want to run as far as we can from it. So we all got hit with that, but if we were any closer, it would have been more damage. Okay, now he goes back. Okay, so this, alright, don't stand in this and don't stand in this yellow. Just stand in this outer circular area. Okay, Tank Buster. Use some mitigation for that. Okay, Thermobaric Strike. It's gonna do the proximity thing again. Okay, so you're in the corner. It's not always this corner. From that, it can be random. Okay, overcharge. Okay, all of a sudden there's AoE I have to dodge. So keep your eyes open. Targeted support. Ooh, everybody got a line circle AoE underneath them. So you need to dodge that, and then immediately after get into a safe space. Or in that circle thing. Another tank buster. Stay away from the tank, and the tank needs to use mitigation. Healers need to be prepared to heal the tank for the damage. Thermobaric Strike, another proximity thing. Oh, it's over here this time, so we gotta run to the other corner. Do you understand that? So here, if it starts here, you need to go the furthest distance you can go, which is diagonal away from it. You could go over here, but that's still closer than down here. Okay, and then again, if it was over here like it was the first 2 times, the furthest you can go is this corner, diagonally. And you know, similarly, if it started here and it was going like this, then the furthest you can go is over here in that corner. That's how that mechanic works. You'll see it a lot more in later dungeons and fights. Okay, dodge this AoE. Nice. Alright. So over there, solo that. This purple line over here. That's where we started. Okay. We came from over here. So once we deal with the boss here, then we go this way. More big things. Okay, so you can similarly tank them together. I try to keep this one facing me because, yeah, look at this. Look at this wide AoE. So now my friends can stay back there like that. Okay, the smaller of the big ones, we're gonna do circle ones. And then the biggest one does this cone thing. So you see at the last second, I kind of turned him around. So he was facing my friends first because I was a little too far back. So I moved this way and immediately, like, he does this thing. So you know, when you're tanking, you want to keep it facing north to protect your friends. So then they didn't have to move a spec. I'm sure the Thaumaturge Black Mage is happy about that, to not have to move. That's also a meme, a joke in a way. Oh, okay, so we had those circle AoEs. Yeah, I gotta dodge that. Black mages, the Thaumaturges, usually don't move. They try not to so that they can increase their damage output because their cast times are a lot longer. Oh, okay, more circle AoEs. Did I say line AoE last time? Circles. They're circles. Oh, it's attacking my friends. Get out of that. And get out of this one too. Oh, he has to stabilize himself on his little drills because he's like, ugh, I'm tired now. He's gonna go to the break room. Oh, and he falls on his butt. Oh, buddy. Have a nice break. Okay, so now this thing breaks, and then we follow Sid. Okay, just take care of the ads here while Sid takes care of this field generator thing. Look, he's shooting it. Dodge AoEs. Dodge more AoEs. At some point we're gonna get two big guys popping up who wanna hang out too. So watch out for them. Here they come. Look at this. Oh yeah, they're here. They're here. They just jumped in here. Let's go. I have them face each other. Like them fighting each other. Okay, they're gonna do circle AoEs to get out of those. They squat down a little to do their moves. They're so cute. Okay, big AoEs get out of those. That's why you want to stand near their feet. There's no harm in standing in the hitbox. If anything, it helps to dodge the AoEs more. If I was like further out, it would have been a little bit harder to just get out of the way, because this is like such a big cone. But since I was already near the beginning of the cone, I just have to move a little bit. Geometry, physics, science. Yeah, see there, because I was already standing here, I could just move here. If I was more like over here, I'd have to run a further distance to get out of that. Also, because I faced it away from all my friends, they didn't have to deal with that at all. Okay, so now there's some cutscene stuff. I'm just gonna let you watch that on your own time. Spoilers. So now we're at the final fight. Yeah. Livia, Sas, Lunius. Okay, there are some tricky things to dodge here. So as a raid-wide healer, please heal us. Circle AoE, just get out of that. Okay, so the situation is this one popped out first, right? And then these outside ones popped out. What is gonna happen is this one is gonna explode first, and as soon as that explodes, then you move in, because that will be the nuclear spot. So before it explodes, stand outside in one of these and wait outside, and then move in when this one is done exploding. Let's watch. There it goes. Okay, now move inside for the second one to explode. Okay, Tink Buster, mitigate, and kind of move away from people. Okay, some more AoEs, alright. Look for the clear spots. This is the first one, okay? We got some clear... This line is clearly not okay, but we got some clear spots here. There's clear spots down here. There's a bit over here, so just find a clear spot. But it's gonna get a little more tricky. Okay, so I'm standing in a clear spot, and now there's a whole nother thing, a whole nother set of stuff that pops up. Okay, so I'm like, alright, I could stand here and wait for the first one, but I happen to see there's a spot here, there's a spot here, there's a spot here, there's a spot back here. So I go to one of those. So I move into this spot, and then there's a third overlap. Okay, so if you get confused, find a spot that looks the lightest, kinda, because, okay, let's go back a little. This spot right here, we're gonna look at this spot. I know this little picture thing's kind of in the way, but you see how this is like this opaque color? It's like translucent, right? This one's a little bit darker. I don't know. Maybe you can't see colors very well, or like the depths of tone, and I don't know what the other words is. I don't know color stuff. But there are different shades here. You find the one that isn't as like opaque, isn't as saturated with color. There's a higher chance that one's safe if you missed out on all the other ones. Okay, maybe this one, but I actually remembered that the outside ones got targeted. Or you just notice it at the beginning and you get into a safe spot. Okay, but anyway, let's keep going. Let's just see how it resolves, and then we can get this situated. Okay, so the attacks go, and I start moving into new locations that are safe. Let's go back. Let's go back and just take a look at that. So there's a lot happening here. It's more exciting at the end, huh? A lot of stuff. Okay, here we go. The first section, I get into a safe spot. Okay, there's more stuff. I'm gonna get to the next safe spot. Okay, I'm fine here. She does her first move. And I'm like, okay, well, now... Here. Shoot. Oh. Sorry. I can't finesse the scrub on this, so one more time. First set, second set of patterns, I get into another safe spot. The first one goes off, and now there's some safe spots. There's some safe spots that have opened up. I go to try to find those safe spots. So I start moving, right? I move out of my spot because I saw that there's this thing now going across. Why? Let me scrub just a little bit. Okay, one more time then. Another time. Here, like that. That's one. Okay, I'm going to my safe spot 2. Okay, now it's covered. And then this thing popped up. So I know that's gonna hit me eventually. So that's why I move out of the way to the next safe spot I can find. And I see that this one, this little square, is not as saturated as like this or this or this. So I stand here instead. It's not a square, but you know, that shape. Okay. Yeah, everyone else is moving into the clearest one they could. Theoretically, you could stand in this little area. This little sliver. This little sliver. If you want to dare to do that, you know, just little slivers. Okay. Now I'm alright. Then dodge this one. It's a bit, spent a bit of time on that, so just rewind if you need to see it again. But yeah, just it's kind of constant movement to get out of the way of those. Right? Don't worry, it'll happen again. Tank Buster. Use some mitigation. Healer, heal up. Thermal Bark Strike. Again, we get out of some stuff. I'll wait here. Look, okay, look what happens. I got some damage by standing in that AoE. I also got paralyzed, okay? For that, I think it was 15 seconds. Or 16 seconds. 15 or 16, and then it started the countdown. So that's what happens if you don't get out of there. And now, look at this proximity markers. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them here. The safe spots are going to be in the corner over here or over here, because, you know, if it's like this and then like this, this is probably the best you can do to get less damage as it goes off, because this is the furthest distance you can go to either of them. You know what I mean? See, I didn't move out of that first AoE. Okay. And I'm not moving out of this proximity AoE. Watch my health up here. Watch my health. I take some damage. I'm like a little past 50% here. It might not seem that bad, but I'm the tank, so that's why I can take more damage. But now there's a tank buster right after. So if the healer didn't heal me up, I probably would have died. You know? Look. Look at this. This is what happens when you don't dodge stuff. I'm about halfway, little past halfway. The healer heals me, but now I get hit with the tank buster, and then I go back down. So I might have been like close to death near there because I didn't dodge stuff. And fortunately, the healer is paying attention. So this is why it's important to dodge things. But also, yeah, you can get stunned with that other one. Okay, so this one, Angry Salamander. Wait, no. That's not what it was. Okay, this one, the thermobaric strike thing again. The AoE stuff. Okay, so this one is a bunch of crisscrosses. So avoid those. Okay, stand there like that. Okay. And okay, the salamander one, there's 4 of these proximity things. So the furthest we can get to any of them is going to be in the center. That's going to be our safe spot. So if you get over here, you're too close. You stand here, you're too close to these two. You know. Geometry. Okay, immediately after that, she does the roundhouse thing, the first thing that we saw. So this middle one came out first, so we stand on the outside and wait, and then go into the inside when the middle one blows up. Okay, now go inside. Yeah, there we go. Artificial plasma. Raid wide AoE. Healer, please heal us. Nice. Medica. Okay, Medica 2. Nice. Thermobaric strike. Alright, we're gonna get some more, like, AoE things. Whoa, okay. This time I run out of it. Okay, proximity markers again, so we go to the side. Go to the side, okay. Here or here would be safe. Tank buster. Notice I try to get away from everyone when I have that. People should get away from me, but I also try to get away from everyone. Artificial plasma again. Okay, raid wide. Another raid wide. Another one. Another one. That's because she did the boost. You seen that? Just if you're interested in what the mechanics are. The names and such. Artificial boost. Oops. Artificial boost. Okay. That's what makes it a little bit different. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, she's boosted. Now when she does artificial plasma, that's why she does so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because she was boosted. Okay. Yeah. So now we got some cutscenes that I want to just let you watch that on your own time. And yeah, that's Castrum Meridianum. Meridianum. Yeah. I hope you enjoy Praetorium next. It's a long one. Get some snacks for the cutscenes. Okay. See you in the next one. Bye bye.